Are you an aspiring call center agent who's currently trying your luck na makapasok dito sa industry? Or isa ka bang fresher or newbie na wala pang ganong idea about sa mga accounts na pwede mong ma-encounter? Well, you don't have to worry because we got you here at Metacom's channel. Dahil for today's video, pag-uusapan naman natin ang isa sa mga hindi gaanong kilala or not most commonly talked about na accounts dito sa industry. At para magkaroon kayo ng idea about it, samahan niyo ako until the end of this video as we discuss about how collections account works, what you should prepare for. And by the way, if you're interested in giving it a shot here in the BPO industry, lalong-lalo na ngayong bare months, Metacom is still hiring for customer service representatives for various accounts. Just click the link below to start your application today. Well, first things first, let me give you an overview about the things that we're going to discuss moving forward. Well, unang-una na dyan is, of course, we'll define what's a collections account. Then, it will be followed by the application process and the qualifications needed para makapasa for this account. Also, we are going to talk about the training process, the typical workday or routine ng isang collections agent sa BPO industry. Kasama na rin syempre sa discussion yung mga usual concerns and challenges na na-experience under this account. And also, let's not forget yung mga pros and cons or advantages and disadvantages kung meron man. Kaya naman without further ado, let's get into the topic. Now, let's talk about what is a collections account. Well, sa madaling sabi mga Meta Peeps, sa Philippine setting, sila yung mga offices na merong mga collection agents na usually tumatawag sa mga phone numbers na pinrovide or binigay natin, and sila yung mga naka-assign na maningil when it comes sa due date ng ating, let's say, mga monthly loan installment, subscriptions, or any bills payment. In short, para sa ating mga financial obligations na lagpas na sa due date at kailangan nang i-update, nandyan yung mga collections account and even the agent para paalalahanan tayo and more likely, tingilin para naman of course, hindi magkapatong-patong yung mga bills and kailangan nating bayaran. And just to clarify Meta Peeps, collections account pwede yung meron dito sa local which is available in the Philippines gaya ng mga home credit or yung mga loaning companies na nilalapitan ng mga tao kapag gipit na gipit sila. But kapag naman sa mga bigger and known BPO companies ka dito sa Pilipinas na pasok, definitely ang i-cater mo sa collections account is of course mga foreign customers. Now moving forward, let's discuss the application process and yung mga qualifications needed para malaman mo if swak ka sa account na to. Well, just like any other recruitment process, definitely magsastart yan sa initial interview. So, dati uso pa yung mga over the phone if online ka nag-apply. But right now, since ini-implement na nga ulit yung RTO or yung return to office, definitely ay i-invite ka na pumunta sa site or let's say mag-walk-in. And just a tip lang din na if ever that's the case, agahan mo pumunta para may chance na malaman mo within the same day kung pasado ka sa application. And that's what we call one-day hiring process. Now, once you get on site, definitely doon mo na mamimit yung hiring manager or recruitment specialist na mag-a-assist sa'yo or mag-interview sa'yo for your application. So, asahan mo dyan na tatanungin ka nila about yourself, about your skills, and your employment history. And also, that's their way to test your communication skills. Also, i-expect mo na rin and prepare yourself to undergo several types of assessments. Pwede dyan yung personality assessment and even yung typing skills assessment. Then right after those assessments, expect mo rin na possible na magkaroon ng mock call or let's say simulation call para malaman kung paano ka nag-handle ng customer over the phone. And that's what we call the test of your soft skills. And last but not the least is the final interview. Well, ito yung pinakahuling challenge na dapat mo maipasa. And more likely, in this level or in the final interview stage, tatanungin ka ng hiring manager ng relevant questions about the job na ina-applyan mo. Say for example, alam mo ba yung job role mo or the job description itself and paano mo ma-fulfill yung role mo if ever na i-hire ka nila. Now, if you may ask, ano nga ba yung mga qualifications needed for this job? Well, you don't have to worry dahil kahit high school graduate ka ng old curriculum, pwede kang mag-apply for this account na by the way, ay merong hiring ang Metacom right now. Basta meron kang at least 1 year of customer service management experience gaya ng pagiging receptionist or let's say, meron ka na ring experience sa billing and payment, definitely you can qualify for this account. Now, moving forward, let's say, fortunately and luckily, nakapasa ka sa application process, for sure, i-endorse ka na sa training period. Now, let's answer, what's the training process under a collections account? Well, just to inform you, the level of complexity of the training will depend doon sa klase ng collection account that you'll be hired for. But, to give you an overview or at least an idea, the average training period usually is nagtatagal siya ng 6 na linggo or 1.5 months, including na dyan yung phone lab, or sa madaling sabi, yung nesting period. So, as a customer service representative in a collections account, definitely mag-handle ka dyan ng mga customer profiles and accounts as well. Kaya naman, expect mo na yung mga topics na pag-uusapan nyo during the training period is about data privacy, yung mga debt collection laws na nag-a-apply doon sa state or sa country kung nasaan nakatira yung customers or clients nyo. So, sa madaling sabi rin, medyo may mga long reading part talaga kayong pagdaraanan dyan. Pero, it's very much important, huwag na huwag mong katatamara magbasa and magtanong din sa mga trainers mo because that will make you a very good and a very compliant collector. And since nasabi ko na nga rin yung mga trainers, nandyan din sila to help you about call flow. Bibigyan kanila ng call chart na tinatawag or yung mga spills na pwede mong gamitin para mas maging effective ka as a customer service representative. Kaya naman, hindi ka kailangan kabahan kung paano mo kakausapin yung mga customers mo once na nando ka na sa nesting period and on the actual production. Ngayon, alamin naman natin what does a typical workday look like as a collections account agent in the BPO industry. Ngayon, kung naiisip mo or napapatanong ka, kailangan ko bang magmotor on a daily basis para maningil sa mga bahay-bahay, establishments or mga tindahan araw-araw para mangatok sa kanila para makasingil ng utang? Well, medyo relevant yung job na kailangan gawin, but the good thing here is that you need to do it over the phone since nasa call center or BPO industry ka nga for a collections account. So, a collection agent in the call center industry, usually nakadepende yung schedule niyan or yung araw ng pasok and shifting niya sa clients na kinikater nila. And most likely, gaya ng nabanggit kanina, if ang customers nyo is foreign client like the US citizens or yung mga Americans, expect mo na you'll be working in a graveyard shift. Bakit? Kasi there's only an allocated or allowed time for them para sa mga debt calls. And usually, that ranges from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. US time. And karaniwan pa dyan, mga metapips, is that yung mga call center agents under this account, you'll be doing outbound calls or yung tinatawag natin na kayo yung mag-reach out or let's say, magko-contact doon sa mga customers or clients nyo to remind them about the due dates or para maningil nga over the phone. Well, inbound calls, meron din, pero hindi siya ganun karami as in the usual outbound calls na kailangan mong magawa on a daily basis. And also, to give you an idea kung ilang calls ba ang kailangan mong magawa per day, the average contact per day na kailangan mong magawa is 40. Well, isipin mo, 40, parang ang dami nun or baka nga sa iba nakakontian pa yon. And usually din naman yung mga collections calls na tinatawag natin na yan, usually last from 5 to 6 minutes only. And hahaba lang naman yan if may other questions yung customer or may rant sila or may other concerns na kailangan yung pag-usapan or kailangan ding ma-resolve kahit paano. And also, just remember, kapag nasa call ka na, ang kailangan mo lang gawin is i-verify yung customer and i-inform mo sila kung ilang araw na bang late yung account nila doon sa due date and kung magkano yung kailangan na nilang bayaran, if let's say may penalties man or dagdag na bayad, and of course, ask them if they can pay within the day. Remember, you don't have to be pushy to your customers while talking with them. What you just have to do is to provide options to them para naman makabayad sila as soon as possible. And if maswertehan mo man, usually yung mga Americans or let's say clients or customers in general, kapag nagustuhan nila din yung flow ng tawag or ng call, magbabayad pa sila over the phone or while you are on call. O diba? May commission ka na and incentives at the same time. Ang simple lang, diba? Sa mga metapips and viewers natin dyan na may experience na sa pagha-handle ng collections account, share nyo naman sa comment section below kung ano ba yung usual routine nyo and even yung mga challenges na usually ay na-encounter nyo while you are on call. Now, let's deal with the usual challenges and concerns that a collections agent usually encounters. Well, the first one on the list, and hindi naman tumawawala sa kahit anong account, is yung mga challenging or difficult conversations with irate customers. So, bakit nga ba may mga irate customers kahit sa collections account? Well, una-una na dyan, syempre, it's because singilan time. Pero hindi yan yung main concern. Most of the time, yung mga nakakausap mo, medyo nagkakaroon ng difficulty or challenge din on their end kung bakit hindi nila mabayad-bayaran yung mga bills and payments na kailangan nilang isettle. And then, after some time, while they are on call, medyo ma-agitate na sila kasi of course, the pressure is on. Kausap ka nila and also they have to access the payments and even the accounts na kailangan nilang isettle. Kaya what you have to do is to treat them with utmost professionalism. Also, the best way to pacify an irate customer is to allow him or to allow her to vent out and acknowledge the frustration na nagkakaroon sila or meron sila, and right after, let's say, ma-feel mo na okay na silang makinig, then dun ka na mag-offer ng assistance. But of course, you still have to sound professional, and wag na wag kang magpapa-intimidate. Well, another challenging conversation na pwede mong ma-encounter is kapag nice and maayos naman kausap yung customer and very much willing to pay naman. However, there are some serious situations or issues at home that's making him or her unable to pay. Like for example, merong sickness or death in the family. Yes, Meta Peeps, may mga ganyang cases, yung mga sub stories na tinatawag. And as a person, syempre, as a human, medyo matotorn ka if kailangan mo bang mag-empathize ng todo dito, kailangan mong maawa. Well, definitely, darating ka sa point na yun. But you have to keep in mind na kahit nakakaawa man yung sitwasyon, you need to be firm because of course, unang-una, that's the business of your client. And also, yun yung role mo as a collections agent. And what you can do on that is you listen, understand, and empathize with the customer. But at the end of the call, kailangan mo pa rin ma-reiterate na meron silang account or payment na kailangang isettle. Well, aside from those kinds of calls, isa rin sa bagay na pwedeng maging a little bit challenging on your part, especially kapag newbie ka pa lang, is yung paggawa ng tawag or pagko-call sa iba't ibang states in the USA. Bakit? Kasi yung mga US states, they have their own debt collection laws and practices na kailangan mong i-familiarize and araling mabuti. So yun nga mga Meta Peeps, some states, they require a different disclaimer or some, hindi na talaga nila inaalaw na magkaroon ng collections call in certain hours. Kaya naman, as a collections agent, it's a must na aralin mo talaga and maging mas familiar ka sa mga laws and policies when it comes to debt collections para naman hindi ma-compromise din and magkaroon ng lawsuit yung client mo. Diba? In a way na napoprotect mo na yung mga customers, napoprotect mo na rin yung client and account na pinagtatrabahuan mo. Now, if you want to know more about the different accounts in the BPO industry, just like this one, don't hesitate to click this link because we've prepared a playlist to help you get ideas about the different call center accounts. Para naman once you're ready to get started with your BPO journey with us here at Metacom, ay may insights ka na. Now, on to the last part at pag-usapan natin, ano-ano nga ba yung mga disadvantages and advantages ng pagtatrabaho under a collections account? Well, for the disadvantages mga Meta Peeps, hindi mawawala is of course yung irate customers na ma-encounter mo from time to time, especially dito sa collections account. Just a heads up dun sa mga newbies dyan or let's say mga fresher na kasalukuyan and nandito na or na-hire na for this account and nagpaplano pa lang, be mentally prepared sa mga gantong situation dahil nga it's all about the money pa rin at the end of the day. Kasi nga, collections account, kailangan mong maningil. And from time to time, kailangan mong tumawag sa mga customers para singilin sila sa mga due dates and let's say loans or installments na kailangan nilang isettle every end of the month. Now, on to the advantages, definitely meron yan. Unang-una na sa listahan natin is the salary. Well, hindi na naman magpapahuli ang collections account pagdating sa monthly basic salary na kaya nitong i-offer sa'yo as a customer service representative under this account. Well, technically, kapag local account, you can expect na at least 17,000 yung basic pay pa lang mga Meta Peeps ha. But, depending on the level of complexity ng collections account na in-applyan mo, and lalo na if international pa yan, you can get an offer of at least 25,000 pesos on a monthly basis. Again, that's just the basic pay. Labas pa dyan yung mga commissions and incentives na pwede mong makuha since this is a collections account nga. And also, on top of that, pwede ka rin maging eligible na magkaroon ng HMO benefit, of course, with dependents. So, kung may anak ka, pwedeng sila ang maging dependent mo or kung single ka man, pwede naman yung mga parents mo. And also, let's not forget yung mga leave allotments, yung mga vacation leaves, paid leaves, unpaid leaves, ma-e-enjoy mo rin yan under this account. And syempre, wag din natin kalimutan yung mga 13th month pay, different allowances and bonuses, and even yung mga food and transpo allowances. And for the next advantage, definitely, it's a newbie and fresher friendly. Kahit na it may sound intimidating kasi nga naman finances, pera, mangongolekta ka, maniningil ka, well, compared sa other accounts na nandito sa BPO industry, mako-consider pa natin na medyo madaling account. Kasi nga naman, what you have to do is to talk to the customer. So, ang kailangan mong i-engage is of course yung communication skills mo, yung soft skills mo, and of course, your customer service skills. So, there we go, Meta Peeps! I hope na nakatulong ulit tong video na to for you to help you get started your career as a collections account customer service representative. And again, if you're interested to apply here at Metacom, just click the link below and fill out the online application form to get started with your application with us, and definitely, one of our recruitment specialists will reach out to you immediately. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe in this channel, and huwag mo na rin kalimutang itap yung notification bell para lagi kang updated sa mga latest uploads. Once again, thank you guys for watching and see you in our next video. Bye!